Yo, what is up CHH fans? On March 18th, I announced the new series, Where Do Legends Go? And today, you're going to be watching the first episode of this series. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the artist Lecrae. Now, not just his career now, but more focusing on his career in the future, or if he'll even still be in the CHH space. Now, there are questions going around about Lecrae's retirement and how that's going to go, but what we're focusing on is not just the retirement, but what he's doing after the retirement. What will he be doing after retirement? And that's the purpose of this video. Now, before we get into the video, I do want to be clear that this is just a theory, so I can't be sure what Lecrae will actually be doing after retirement, nor does this video confirm or deny that he will be doing these things. Now, let's get into the video. So, before Lecrae and 1K Phew dropped their music video for their song WILDIN, they had a video premiere live. They discussed what the video was about, answered questions, and really had fun with fans in the comments. There are a couple things Lecrae said within this video that I think will help show fans where he's going to be in the future. Here it is.
Collaboration with RG. RG on this. RG going crazy. Y'all not ready for what RG doing.
What's your most memorable experience making this project?
My most memorable experience making this project. Shoot, really, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my most memorable experience is really like the whole process of like just knowing how your schedule was about to be and knowing how really challenging it was gonna be to really even pull this off. So I would just say like the challenge for me, like as far as like just remembering all them nights locking in, like the 5 in the morning, like, you know what I'm saying, like really just trying to really make everything how it's supposed to be and not rush it and like just make it special and just, you know what I'm saying, just having you come in and telling me like what you rock with and what I need to work on and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and just everybody just bringing it all together. Like it came together really so natural, like even though like we had a couple of bumps and stuff, but at the same time everybody still came together and it fell together natural, you know what I'm saying. So I would really just say the whole process is really my favorite part.
Bro, hands down, most memorable experience for me is we were sitting in the studio and we had worked on a couple ideas, maybe 1 or 2 ideas. I'm trying to remember. We was going through names or whatever, and then I don't know if it was this day or the next day, and you was like, let me play you a couple records. So I'm like, all right, let's see what he got to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was expecting him to be cool. Boy, you pushed that one call button that, boy, I was like, oh, this is different.
Now, while these statements do seem extremely small, they really aren't. Not only did Lecrae shout out what up RG, but he also did discuss the moments and experiences he had with 1K Phew. And I believe that's where Lecrae is going. A place where he's going to be shepherding new artists within the space, whether that's helping them with songs, or whether that's just discipling them in the Lord, or showing them where they need to be within their career. Now, Lecrae's catalog goes on and on and on. It's probably longer than a line waiting for people to get PS5s. But now that he's been through his season of making amazing music, maybe what he'll be doing is helping others make even more memorable music. Considering that Lecrae is one of the founders of Reach Records, I could definitely see him doing this, but I could see him doing it for more than just the artist at Reach Records. After retirement, Lecrae probably won't have to be focusing on music as much as he did while he was working within the industry. During the process, or during the retirement process, Lecrae is going to be trying to find, or will already know, what he wants to do after retirement. Now, it's easy to think or to guess that he probably won't jump into anything right after retirement, but will probably somehow ease into something after his retirement. Now, I don't want Lecrae to retire, but let's say he does. If Lecrae does, he'll probably take space from the genre, meaning while he's still into it and still enjoys it, he won't be as active within it as he was once before. But once he's done with his relaxation period, or maybe even his sabbatical or whatever you want to call it, Lecrae might jump in and ease back in a little different way. We might be seeing Lecrae as a co-signer just shouting out young artists, or we might see him helping young artists, whether that's DMing them like Coop said YB did for him, or other things like maybe starting a CHH masterclass or something similar. For example, Lecrae could start a series explaining the CHH space and helping artists walk through the process. Not only would this be helpful for artists, but this will also be be helpful for up and coming producers as well, teaching them the ins and outs of the industry, but not only that, but also still getting money for the things he's learned throughout his lifetime within the space. So it's not only a win for the new artist, but also a win for Lecrae. While sharing his wisdom, he not only gets paid, but also can pay people with knowledge. But aside from that, I could see Lecrae not completely quitting CHH. And what I mean by that is, I could definitely see him featuring on future songs with up and coming artists, or maybe even artists that reach records, showing them that he's still a rapper, but not as active as he once was. I don't think that retirement for Lecrae is the usual retirement. Of course, he's still going to be active within the artists' lives and even within the space, interacting with fans and possibly thanking them for coming on the journey with him, but he will also be thanking the artists that helped him along the way, possibly inspiring him to do the same for others, being a part of their journey. Now, that's not it. There's probably a lot more to Lecrae's retirement process, and I'm going to get into that a little more in the next video, so make sure to look out for that. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video.